Welcome to this intermediate Pilates workout on the 12-12-12 series. Intermediate, so we're going to start with some ab prep. Hopefully you've done the mobilisation workouts. We'll go straight in with Pilates. So ab prep, feet off the mat for 1 minute. So inhale, lift one foot, exhale, lift the second foot, inhale, chin tucks in, exhale, lift head and shoulders off the mat, inhale here. Exhale, lower shoulders, head back down. Inhale to hold at the top. Exhale, lower back down. So we've got 12 exercises for 12 minutes for 12 days. And this intermediate workout on the Pilates channel. About 4 more of these ab preps, and then we're going to roll ourselves over onto our fronts, ribs to hips, last one, and then we're going to float the feet back down onto the mat. Going to roll ourselves over onto our fronts. Think about some breaststroke prep number 2. So we're going to have hands down by the sides of the body, palms facing the ceiling. Inhale, shoulder blades back towards one another, palms face in. Exhale, belly button pulls in, fingertips down towards the toes. Inhale here. Exhale, lower back down. So inhale, sides and back of the rib cage. Shoulder blades together, fingertips towards the toes. If you can, keep the belly button pulled in, keep the rib cage sliding down, working against the movement of the muscles down the neck, upper back. Inhale, shoulder blades back towards one another, palms facing. Exhale, belly button pulls in, lengthen, lengthen, lengthen away through the crown of the head, keeping the lower body relaxed. And then pushing back up into a shell stretch. Backside somewhere near the heels of the feet. Rounding over the thighs. If that's not comfortable, you can bring yourself to seated. You can have feet flat on the floor, knees bent. We can round over the thighs. And this is the position we want to be in for the next 60 seconds, because we're going to do some half rollbacks with some balance. So on the exhalation, belly button pulls in, roll off the sit bones, tuck the tailbone under. Inhale, slide one foot in, lift the foot. Exhale, slide the second foot in, lift the foot. Inhale, float one foot back down. Exhale, float the second foot back down. Inhale to hold. Exhale, come back up, sit nice and tall. Exhale, roll off the sit bones. Inhale, lift one foot. Exhale, lift the second foot. Shoulders relax. Inhale, float one foot back down. Exhale, float the second foot back down. Come back up, sit nice and tall. Shoulders relaxed. If you can, draw the heels in towards the back side. Knees to the chest. Inhale, float one foot back down. Exhale, float the second foot back down. Take it to some full roll-ups. Exhale, roll off the sit bones, tuck the tailbone under. Roll yourselves all the way back down. Inhale, float the fingertips up. Exhale, chin tucks in. Belly button pulls in. All the way off the mat. Inhale here. Exhale. Slowly come back down. And then you can challenge yourselves by bringing the feet in a little bit close towards the body. Go forwards over the thighs, bending the knees, and play with how far the feet are away from the backside. And then when we're back down onto the mat, we're going to roll ourselves over onto one side. And then we get some side kick with the upper body off the mat. So we've got fingertips on the forehead. Inhale, bring the leg forwards. Exhale, point the toes, sweep the leg back. Try not to let the upper body counterbalance the movement of the leg. Hip moves, ankle moves. Lift up and out through the top side. Make sure you're not sinking down towards the mat. As the leg goes back, try and open up in the front of the hips. As the leg comes forwards, try and lengthen through the back of the thigh. Try and keep the foot at the same height all the way through. Make sure you're not sinking down, lift up. And then the next time, that top leg's in line with the bottom leg. And switch it round to the other side. And we're going to take that leg on the other hip. So lift up, inhale, flex foot, bring the leg forwards, exhale, point the toes, sweep the leg back. Keep that stability in between the ribs and the hips. Open up that top hip as the leg goes back, lengthen through the back of the thigh as the leg comes forwards. Keep lifting out of the underside, belly button pulls in, rib cage slides down. Three more on this side. And then we are thinking about floating that top leg back down, bring ourselves to lie on our backs, and think about working our obliques. We have hands behind the head, legs at tabletop. Inhale, lift one foot. Exhale, lift the second foot. Inhale, chin tucks in. Exhale, lift, rotate. Straighten one leg long. Inhale, bring that leg back. Exhale, up and over. Other side, so rib to opposite hip. Inhale, exhale, rib to opposite hip. Keep that stability through the center. Relax the head and the hands. Try and keep the knee of the bent leg pointing straight up towards the ceiling. Two more each leg. Belly button's pulled in. Keep the pelvis neutral. Last one. And then we're thinking about some shoulder bridge. So we're staying lying on our back, feet flat on the floor, knees bent. Pelvis neutral. Exhale. Lift the hips, inhale to hold at the top. Exhale, lower. So inhale to prepare. Exhale, lift the hips. Inhale here, exhale, lower. You're going to lift the foot next time we're up at the tops. Exhale, lift the hips. Inhale here, exhale. Lift one foot. Inhale, float that foot back down. Exhale, lift the second foot. Inhale, float the heel back down. Exhale, lower back down. And then the next time pelvis is on the mat, we're going to think about setting ourselves up for some swimming. We're going to roll over onto our fronts. Going to have arms rolled over the head. Going to have feet hip distance apart. And as we lift both arms, both legs, tip of the nose, upper chest is going to lift. Exhale, belly button pulls in. Shoulders away from the ears. Inhale here. Exhale, lower back down. Fingertips ground the head to reach one wall. Tips of the toes to the other. Keeping the exercise out of the lower back. Last one. And then bring the hands underneath the shoulders. Push back up into a shell stretch. Round over the thighs. Ribs to hips. Forehead to knees. Okay, if that's not comfortable, bring yourselves to a seated position. Knees bent, feet flat on the floor. Rounding over the thighs. Shoulders relaxed, arms relaxed, ribs to hips. And then we're going to think about finishing off with a variation on tees. So we're going to come back down onto the mat, lying on our back. Feet flat on the floor, knees bent. We're going to roll up, but as we do so, we're going to lift the feet off the floor. So inhale, float the fingertips up. Exhale, arms go back. Inhale, float the fingertips up. Exhale, chin tucks in. As you start to lift head and shoulders, think about lifting the feet, balancing in this position. Inhale here, exhale. Stay with the knees bent, or you can straighten the legs long as you lower upper body back down onto that. Inhale, float the fingers up. Exhale, chin tucks in, belly button pulls in. As you lift head and shoulders, you can think about sliding the feet in. Inhale here. Exhale. Lower back down. And next time you're on the mat, hold it there. Fantastic. 12, 12, 12. Flies by. See you next time.